So I think I'm getting laid off today. My boss sent me and my entire team a message a couple days ago to come in this morning in office, bring all of our equipment, and join a meeting at 10 a.m. called discussion. So I got the calendar invite of death, the meeting that is looking like I'm about to be laid off with my team. So I'm on the way to the office and let's see what happens.
Welcome back to Layoffs, fellows. Today I've got 3 come get fired with me videos for y'all, and after that we're gonna wrap it up with some of the top comments. And in the meantime, y'all let me know down in the comments below, have you experienced any of these kind of layoffs and how have you coped? Let us know down in the comments below. And without further ado, we're gonna dive right in.
Okay, I'm outside of the office. I'm going in. My meeting is in 3 minutes. Wish me luck. Yep, just got fired. So we're officially unemployed. This is my notice of termination. Of course, it's soaking wet because my water spilled all in my bag. Anyways, this is now a Funemployed page. Follow me for more Funemployed content. Please drop any suggestions in the comments of how I should spend my time now. Any really meticulous hobbies that take a really long time to do, this is my time to shine. And also, if you have any ideas for jobs for me that require really little effort, pay a lot of money, and don't really take that much time, let your girl know, because I will be laughing instead of crying through the pain.
Yeah, obviously she's being cheeky, right? She's essentially looking for a job that pays a lot, requires a little effort, and takes very little time. Sounds like sister is having some OnlyFans in her future. But even that requires some consistency, right fellas? Yeah, everything requires consistency.
I just got home from being laid off as an HR business partner today. It sucks, and all I said to my director was, it caught me off guard, but I'm not surprised. Their initiative to have everyone get together and find a friendly way to cut costs, their inability to promote people and give people raises, cutting budgets in other ways, these are all signs of a layoff. My position was more business partner and strategy, so obviously strategy of moving people forward and growing people means more money. So it makes sense that my position was cut from the rest of the generalist and admin type HR team. So I'm in a state of disassociating right now, and the one thing that I did remember to say is I could request a recommendation on LinkedIn. So yeah, he's excited to give me a recommendation, and that's the first thing I'll be doing is requesting a recommendation on LinkedIn to show that it was nothing to do with my performance. It was truly a restructure of the company. But I'm in good hands because I know what I'm doing, and a lot of people don't. So hang in there if you're laid off or also looking for a job right now.
Yeah, certainly she knows what she's doing, because that's a good practice right there. Always ask for that referral. Doesn't matter how hard it might be, just ask for that referral. She does make a good point, being in HR likely means that she has some advantages with the interviews as well. But anyways, for those of you that have been through this, which I can imagine is a lot of us, we've all been through layoffs, at this point in our lives, comment down below, how exactly did you spend your first night of being laid off? I'm just want to know, if you can share some of those tips. How did you make it through the first night? Because I think that's probably going to be the hardest night for most people. We're going to dive into some of the comments on this one, because as you can imagine, I have a feeling that it's going to be pretty heated in the comment section because it's HR. And for some reason, people have issues with HR personnel. So this comment here with 287 likes, HR laying off HR. This okay. Now this will humble you on employees feel when HR does this to hardworking employees. Somebody commented to that saying HR is never the ones making the decision to lay off people. They're just the ones who have to do it. Exactly. So it's usually a case of don't shoot the messenger, right? It's not a matter of this is Sparta. No. They're just doing their job, really. Which is what they said, in Germany, right? I'm just doing my job. But anyways, what are they supposed to do, right? Someone else said it's literally never HR's decision for laying or terminating anyone. And HR is there to make sure everything is done legally, that documents are in order, and that there's an actual reason as to why they will. Yeah, good point. Someone else says HR getting laid off is pure karma. Another one says, to be fair, HR has always been a terrible addition to the corporate world. They literally do nothing and make the hiring process worse and get the wrong people in. Interesting. Someone else says HR is the worst. So yeah, what do you guys think about it? Are you guys agreeing with these comments? Let us know down in the comments below, what do you think about HR personnel? We're gonna keep moving without further ado.
So I think I'm being laid off from my job today. If you couldn't tell by my appearance, I have been crying all morning. I haven't even had my meeting yet, but I got a calendar meeting today from someone I've never spoken to at the company, and a bunch of other people did too. So I am recording this because I feel like a lot of people can probably find comfort in knowing they're not alone. So we will see. Maybe it'll be something positive. Maybe I'm not getting laid off, but I am shaking.
That does impact your position. Today is going to be your last day.
I've loved my time here and I'm very thankful for it. So I appreciate it.
Wow.
I did not think that that would be my last day. My laptop's not even working anymore for me to like save things. Like,
Yeah, that's really, really sad, and that's gotta just be so tough. But what do you guys think about the companies using unknown faces to break the news? Like, do you think it's because managers are a little too cowardly to face the employees? Or is this just a way to make it feel as emotionless as possible for these corporations? Comment down below why you think they do this. But we're going to dive right into the comments on this one. I think it has some really spicy comments as well. One commenter says, this is why I'll never give a company 100%. Take that vacation, take that sick time, and always put family and friends first. A company will lay you off faster than they hire you. This is true, and also they will lay you off on the spot. Meanwhile, they will throw hissy fit if you don't give 2 to 3 weeks notice if you were to resign, right? Someone else says rejection is redirection. Companies should be getting lawsuits for doing this. Suing them for what? Usually a lot of the times the contracts that they have us signing is pretty much ironclad. Someone else says getting laid off is so traumatizing. Another person says, how is it okay to fire someone immediately? That's exactly what I was saying, right? It's like, but then again, imagine firing someone and then giving them 2 weeks to be fired. Like, that's like giving them 2 weeks to wreak havoc on your business, right? So from a company standpoint, you can imagine why they kind of want to make it just rip off the band-aid, right? And someone else says, the world we live in is insane. Jobs expect people to give a 2-week notice before quitting, but can be fired like this, sending you so much love and positivity. Yeah, there you go. Exactly what I was saying, right? So someone else says, as a HR professional, I am sorry, this is the way they handled it. Take your time to be sad, but then get after it and you'll be happier in the short term. Yeah, so anyways, it's kind of sad. It's kind of crazy how these things happen. But all of this with the rising cost of living, the higher unemployment, increased layoffs, and a global workforce than ever before, right? This workforce is as global as it has ever been. So what are some tips that you can offer in the comments to prepare people for these times? Comment down below and let's help each other out. And until next time, peace.